Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is the Anthem by Planet Shakers, and this is the Soprano tutorial. So if you're a soprano, you are in the right place. So let's go through this. This is actually the Planet Shakers full song version, but we are having to lower it just a little bit to B flat. So if you're trying to sing along with Planet Shakers, it's going to be a little higher, but if you're singing along this tutorial, this is what we're going to be singing at our home church here. So let's go through it. It's a little bit lower. The gentleman and the tenor section actually have the lead line. The altos are a third above them. The soprano lines are a third above the alto section. So let's go ahead and walk through it. There's a lot of unison lines, and then there's a lot of part lines. So let's just go ahead. If you've got your lyric sheet, we'll mark where those are. So let's start from the top. There's an intro that goes for 2 measures, and then we go into verse 1. The verse 1 is that by his stripes. So it sounds like, by his stripes we are healed. That's the first line. That's all solo. But then the pre-chorus comes in, and that's solo as well. So that goes through that verse 1. The pre-chorus sounds like this. The power of sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. So that's the pre-chorus, and that's solo the first time through. After the pre-chorus, we go into the chorus. The first chorus is everybody on unison. So sopranos, it's really low. And I want to encourage you, if it's too low, just kind of put it in your lower register voice. And if you have to put it in just a falsetto and just not sing as loud, I encourage you to. But it is fairly low the first time through. So the first chorus is going to sound like this. He does that section, Jesus has won it all. This is going into the chorus 1. Everybody on unison. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Stay on unison. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King, seated in majesty. You are the risen King. Then we're going to verse 2. By his stripes, this is solo. And he sings that all the way through. And you'll hear it go through. But now the next pre-chorus, pre-chorus 2, we come in on unison. And this gets ready to set us up to go into chorus 2, which is going to be on parts. So let's go ahead and sing the pre-chorus a couple times and make sure you guys know what that sounds like. Everybody will be on unison through this. So he sings that, now we have the victory. Pre-chorus, everybody. The power of sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. Same exact structure. He has won our freedom. Jesus has won it all. Now we're going into parts on chorus. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Same exact thing. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. So let's do that again, because you've got to make a pretty substantial jump from the pre-chorus to the chorus. So let's go do the pre-chorus on unison. And because whenever we go into the second half of the chorus, that death could not, it jumps up even higher. So death could not, that's where it's going to. But let's go ahead and do the pre-chorus again and go through it. Your part on the first part of the chorus is hallelujah, hallelujah. And you can add a little hallelujah if you want to, but you're essentially kind of, I call it seesawing off the same note. Hallelujah. That's every single time on that part. You have won the victory. So that one's a little more complex. But the first line is seesawing it. Hallelujah. Dun, 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 dun. You have won the victory. Again, on the seesaw. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. So let's go ahead and go through that. And let's do it from the pre-chorus, though, because you've got to make a substantial jump. So let's go on the pre-chorus, the power of sin. 1, 2. The power of sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. It's pretty low. Stay on it. He has won our freedom. Jesus has won it all. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Keep going. Death could not hold you down. Same thing. You are the risen King. Same exact. Seated in majesty. This resolves, and it'll sound like this. You are the risen King. So it goes up high, but then it resolves. So let's sing that together. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Again, same structure. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Everybody up. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King. Same exact thing. Seated in majesty. This one resolves. You are the risen King. So you're coming down. So when I'm saying resolve, we're coming up here, but then we drop down to make the notes sound right. You'll hear it with the music because the music resolves as well. So let's go ahead and sing that chorus, and then we'll go into the bridge section. So hallelujah. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Again, same thing. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Up. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King. Same thing. Seated in majesty. Resolve. You are the risen King. All right, that's the chorus on the soprano. So now let's go into the bridge section. That bridge section, we're going through an instrumental that'll happen for 2 measures. Then the bridge is like this. You have the soloist sings at one time to establish the hook or what it's actually saying. Then the second time through, we're going to do it on unison. Then the sopranos are going to split to parts, and then we'll go through that. So let me show you how the bridge is going to structure. The soloist sings, our God is risen, He is alive, He won the victory, He reigns on high. Everybody unison, our God is risen, He is alive, He won the victory, He reigns on high. Our God is risen, He is alive, He won the victory, He reigns on high. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. That's the soprano part. So the soloist sings it once, we sing it unison, but then we split. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. So let's sing it with the low unison, but then going into the soprano. So, our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Split. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. That's the bridge. Now, if we keep doing the bridge over and over again, stay on parts because it's building and it makes it sound really full. But from that point, if we go into the chorus, the music will drop down and we go back to unison, which is that hallelujah. It's really down. You have won the victory. Stay on unison. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Go to parts. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King. Same thing. Seated in majesty. This resolves. You are the risen King. So that's what that does. Now, rule of thumb is on the choruses. If the music's really down, go ahead and stay on unison, because what that's doing is we're trying to get the congregation to sing, and it is much more, they're more apt to sing if it's on unison. But as soon as that music starts building, go to parts. So let's talk the structure one more time over the whole thing. The intro comes in. Verse 1 is a solo. Pre-chorus 1 is a solo. Chorus 1 is unison. Then verse 2 is solo. Pre-chorus 2 is unison. Chorus 2 is parts. Then there's an instrumental break for 2 measures, and then we go into the bridge. The first part of the bridge is a solo. The second part is all unison. The third part is on parts. And then we go into the final chorus on unison half the way through, but when we get to Death Could Not, we jump to parts. So that is the basic structure of the song for the soprano part. Happy singing, you all.